Yeah, they're done. All right, y'all. Today is Spongy's birthday. And this is Spongy's birthday bag. I got you your own. And then we want to do Spongy.
Woo! Yeah! Down home, misty style, where you'll find the simple side, living slow days and laughing long. It's all about that good country life here.
And we're going to take her birthday bag to her. Aren't we, Nibblehead? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Look at Nibblet in her Rudolph sweater. Look at Summy in her Grinch sweater. Look at her. Just look at her. Here we go. Over here to Spongy.
Would you rather have this lipstick and get rid of that bright one? This is a light.
Y'all don't look at those pea puppy pads. Look at her.
Yes.
I got you your own. She hadn't used one yet, y'all. She said she was going to use one. Can you pause that? Oh.
This
That's
needs to be
Shannon.
redone.
Do you even like it, Booger?
Yeah?
Turn it
I
around.
need to use this on my feet.
It's body butter, y'all. Body butter collection.
What are you doing, Ollie? Oh, I'll definitely have that in the bedroom tonight.
Yeah, that's her pillow mist.
I'll have that in the bedroom.
It also has an eye mask. You can put a blindfold on.
I guess if I want to be in the dark.
Y'all, I'm the only one that's gotten her birthday presents.
Ooh, I'll use this too.
Yeah, you gotta put it in your refrigerator so it gets real cold. Turn it around so everybody can see it.
They said this stuff helps
You
with
can do hot-
headaches.
Huh?
Cold mask on your face helps with headaches.
Oh, you can do it hot or you can do it cold.
Got me a switch. Ooh.
I hope it fits, Booger. It said it was oversized, and that's a 3X. So take the one you've got on off.
Oh, I ain't got no shirt on under here.
So, I'll pause, y'all.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I really don't know what's happening with the prices of beef. A month ago, I mean, they've been steadily going up all summer, y'all. All summer, they've been steadily increasing. Even before summer. But now that these tariffs and all these other horrendous things are happening, and I'm not going to get too political, but it is disgusting with what is happening, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to start not being able to afford ground beef, steak, even pork at some point. Meat like beef stew meat, round roast, bottom round roast, all this stuff is becoming extremely expensive. So she did request her favorite steaks. Now these are nice, beautiful steaks, aren't they?
Yeah.
But the price is $63.70 for these steaks, for 3. And there's 4 of us. There really is 5, but my youngest son doesn't live here. So if he was here, that would have to go 5 ways. I would have probably had to have bought another steak. So it's really, really crazy. I could have taken her to Texas Roadhouse, but we haven't been out to dinner in a while, so I don't know what the prices for at a steakhouse are now. Anyway, y'all, Welcome back
Down Home Missy.
to Down Home Misty Style, where we're all about good country living and great food. All right, y'all, let's get started seasoning these, and then we're going to have big potatoes with it. Also, I got to make my cabbage for the beans I made last night, and I got to video that. All right, let's get rolling. All right, here we. Oh, man. Oh, my word. The bath bombs I got her for her birthday smell amazing.
You still playing that?
Yes, I'm recording. God, they smell so good. Anyway. All right, let's get started opening these steaks. And when I do steak, I also do a brown sugar rub. So what I do, I'll just show you on one steak. I don't need to show you on every single steak. These are beautiful steaks. They are. But just a month ago, this 3-pack would have been at most $51 for ribeye. And now it's $64. And then before that, a month before that, they were like $47, $48. So the steak hadn't changed. It's just what's going on in the country. So you poke holes all in your steak, right? Then you come in with your pink Himalayan salt, which I've already got some of this ground up. And we're going to sprinkle that. And yes, y'all, it's cold outside. But this was her request. And I'm doing it for her. So we're going to sprinkle the pink Himalayan salt on that side. And we're going to put some on this side. I'm aware I've done steak on my channel before. But then again, you know, other new people that come, they might not have ever seen it. So it's her birthday. So I'm sharing this for Vlogmas. Vlogmas, Vlogmas. All right. Am I the only one still, like, after this, I won't be grilling out for the rest of winter. I mean, I'm just not. I'm just doing this for her birthday. So we're going to rub the brown sugar into that meat really, really well. Really well. All right? And make sure that you do both sides. You want both sides done. This is a dry rub. I do have a recipe for my ribeye using a mayonnaise base and also a ranch dressing base. I have several different recipes. Okay, and that's good with that. Let me wash my hand off. Well, I really don't need to wash my hand off. Well, I do, because I'm going to have to touch these bottles. Okay? Alright, I'm going to just rinse it off, draw it off. And you can use light brown sugar or dark brown sugar. It doesn't matter. Now we're going to add basil. And remember, you do both sides of your steak. So we're going to add basil. We're going to add sweet paprika. And we are going to add garlic powder. Onion powder. And the last ingredient for the season is our spiced orange by McCormick. Now you're just going to rub this really, really good down into that meat. And I mean really rub it down in there. And then we do the other side the exact same way. We let this sit for about an hour. And then we grill. Now we like our steak medium rare. I think my oldest son likes his medium. So I might cook his a little bit longer. I'm not sure. I'll ask him. Now, I have shown you all my bread recipe for yeast rolls before. But for those that might be new and aren't aware, I'm going to show you. So you're going to start with your 1 cup of warm milk. You want that to be around 170. So we have our 1 cup right here. And I hope that's warm enough. Let me get my thermometer. I always use the thermometer to double check because it's got to be that temperature. All right, y'all. I was saying 170. It needs to be 110 to 120. Sorry about that. So you're going to take your, this is 118 temperature. And you're going to pour that in there. And then you're going to come in with your softened butter. And just slice that up in there. You see how soft it is? And you want 1/4 cup. For those of you who have seen this recipe already, I am so sorry. But, you know, hey, it's okay. So that's 1/4 cup of butter. You then want to do 1 room temperature egg. 1 room temperature. Now I like my yeast rolls a little bit sweeter, so hold on just a moment. If you like your yeast rolls sweeter, you'll want to do 1/3 cup like I'm going to do. But if you don't, you'll just do 1/4 cup. Cup of granulated sugar. And then we want 1 teaspoon of salt. One teaspoon. So what I do is I have a little lid on this. I just turn it and grind it because it goes into that little area. Right in the lid. Just like so. And I need just a little bit more. Now we need 3 cups of bread flour. Not all purpose. You want 3 cups of bread flour. All right, that's our first cup. I don't want too much flour. That's our second cup. And that's our third cup. Now what we want to do is we want to make a little well in our bread flour right here. And then then we want to do spongy.
Woo! Yeah.
All right, then I use the bread machine yeast. I also use the other kind of yeast where you process it. You have to process it so that it will activate. But I like this one too. So we're going to do 2 1/4 teaspoons of our yeast. And then around that, I want to put a little bit of basil. And I want a little bit of garlic powder. Okay, now what we do now, we're going to close this. And I got to plug it in. Okay, we want to put this on the leaven or lemon dough cycle. That is your dough cycle. Now, we're going to just push on menu and we're going to go to 13. Oops, I went too far. All right, we're at 13. It takes it an hour and a half to do everything it needs to do. Once that's done, we make the yeast rolls. We put them in a pan and we let them rise for 45 minutes, and then we'll bake them at 350 for about 20 minutes. So we're going to just hit start. Yes, y'all, this fire feels good out here in this cold air. I mean, you know, back in the day, when people like Native Americans, for instance, they had to cook their fire over a fire pit, even in the winter. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these grates on here. And we have 3 of them. So that's what we use. Set a timer for 6 minutes.
Some people say that when they have.
All right, y'all. That is the steak. Looking amazingly delicious. We like to keep it covered to keep those juices in, but look at that. That's some good stuff right there. I would have liked them a little more rare, but they're still really, really good. Aren't they, Spongy? All right, y'all, here is our yeast roll baby dough. Baby. Nice little baby. All right, we're going to take it out of here, and we're going to divide it and make our yeast rolls. So I just dump it right on out of here. That's our doughy. It is a little bit sticky, so I'm going to spray my hands with some Pam, and I'm going to spray it with some Pam so that I can work with it easier.